Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a March 2022 pre-ABC Banlist video. So I took this to the Australian Brisbane Regionals and I felt really good about it, so I wanted to just give you my experience with the deck. Sorry for the low quality. So first, obviously, we're going to begin with the main deck. So obviously I ran 3 Union Hanger, it's the main guy. 3 A Assault Core, 3 B Buster Drake, and 3 C Crush Wyvern, as long with the bricks Union Driver. And I actually had a Torque Tune Gear here. Obviously, this is your ABC engine part. This is really important. Some people cut A Assault Core down to 2, and I understand that, but I really wanted to play just a bit more Unions just in case, because I was playing a 44 card deck. Some people play 2 Union Drivers, which is probably the more correct thing, but I just was like, well, I better not draw it. And I played Torque Tune Gear instead of the second one, actually, because I noticed from turn 3 onwards, there's no point in really having more stuff out. So there's no point in having a second one of Union Driver in my deck, because after you use the first one, then that's it. So use Torque Tune Gear to actually use some synchros, because if Torque Tune Gear is equipped to something, it turns it into a tuner, which comes in really handy. So that's the first part. About 15 cards, 14 cards maybe. I like those ratios, to be fair. I didn't think I really needed to cut down them anymore. For the Brave package, this is before Illegal Night was released. And even then I wasn't sure if I was going to play it. 3 Water Enchantress, 3 Ride of Aramesia, and a Faithful Venturer, Griffin Rider, and Dragoback. Very good. Definitely would recommend playing this. I can't stress enough how good this entire engine is. Dragoback bounces back Floodgates, anti-Ash Magnet, anti-Nibiru, which is most important, and just a second part of your engine which you really need, because you don't have Therions, you're not using gadgets anymore. At least I wasn't using gadgets. It's just really good to have just that Griffin Rider Kimo coming back and a Dragoback, be able to make sure that I always have it online. For the hand traps, I have 3 Ash Blossom, best hand trap in the game. Everyone was playing branded. I mean, I say that, but everyone was playing something. About 40% of the people were playing branded. 3 Artifact Lancia. This one's really good. Even post Banlist, I think I'd still play 3. 3 Pot of Prosperity. Thank you to Scott for letting me borrow these. Realistically, you probably could be playing the Magician Souls and Chaos Guy as a 4-1, just because if you draw Union Driver, you can put it back. But I used Prosperity because I really wanted to find what I wanted instead of just randomly draw. I'm also playing 3 Forbidden Droplets because I think this is really good. I was going to play Chalice, but I feel like any big boards that some people might be playing, like Phantom Knights or the Rogue Adamantipator, or Dragon Link, I really wanted Droplets to give me a fighting chance. Really happy with these ratios. Really wouldn't cut it. I was going to play Imperm as well, but I felt like I didn't really need to. For the Power 1-offs, we're playing a Terraforming, a Call by the Grave, Unauthorized Reactivation. Only 1, just because I don't really need more than 2. I don't think you really need it. Monster Reborn and a Foolish Burial. This is a bit suspect. Foolish Burial came up once when I didn't draw any of the Brave stuff, so I could technically send Water Enchantress. Monster Reborn came up once when I needed some more damage. These are negligible, I'm not sure how I feel about them. When Therion comes out, I would probably cut these. Instant Fusion, this is for Millenniumizer Strict, just in case I need 2 negates. That's 41 cards. And because Verte wasn't banned at this event, I'm actually playing the Dragoon package. I think this is a lot better than the DBE package, just because I'd rather have a big guy on board after they stop my plays, after they stop the Brave and the ABC stuff. Maybe they negate my Griffin and then Nibiru me. can always make a Verte, and this was a lot better than DPE because he's hard to get rid of. Super Poly, if played, was always in the side. No one's expecting this. It beats DPE, and everyone is playing DPE. And I need the negate more than I need the pop because ABC, D Dragon Buster, is himself a pop. Next, we're playing the extra deck. Obviously, 3 ABC Dragon Buster, really good. A Link Spider, just so I can make Verte. Not sure how I feel about this post Banlist, but we'll see. Platinum Gadget, so I can get the third guy into articulation, or circulation rather. If I have A and then something equipped with it, I can get the last piece out. Usually it's B, C, and then to make A. If I don't have another union in hand, I wanted to be clean with this. I didn't want to be like, oh, well, you call a judge if I have another union hand, so you can't prove if C isn't real. I think that's fucked. So Platinum Gadget is what I use to get all 3 pieces into the graveyard or field. IP, this is what I make if I do have one in hand. So I can go Platinum Gadget, IP, and then a Dragon Buster. So I can use Dragon Buster, Detach, and then IP into Appaloosa 4, or a Nightmare Unicorn, or an access code. Appaloosa kind of come up. I think it's the best choice. It's better than like blindly making an access code. Nightmare Unicorn came up sometimes, but I would still play an Appaloosa. I play an Omega because I actually have a Psy-Frame package in the side, just because I didn't feel comfortable putting in the main, because this is a higher level tournament play than just local, so people wouldn't run into a Gamma. I'm playing Savage. This is what I usually use for Torching Gear. If this is like really early, I might make Omega and just hand rip them for one. Millennium Ice Restrict. I have also Super Poly on the side, Sowing Venom, and then Verte and Dragoon. Now Verte gone, I don't think I'll be playing this deck because Dragoon and by extension Verte really carried a whole lot of when they interrupted me with like 2 hand traps. They would Ash and then they'll Ghost Ogre me and I'd be like, well, it's Verte time, and that would be a game on board, usually. For the extra deck, I really wasn't sure what I wanted to be doing. I was quite busy leading up to the event, so I just had a bit of everything. 2 Godala. This is kind of weird. It came up once. It was quite good. Came up against a heavy combo board, and I just went, and that was that. 3 Psy-Frame Gear Gamma, and a driver, obviously. This one's quite good. It's just that the main deck is so packed that I'm not sure if I should be putting this in. It was also just an excuse for me to flex that I have the Ultras. 3 Super Poly, came up like every half game. Very good. 2 Cosmics, very good for back row, and then a Harpy's Feather and Red reboot. Kind of wish I took out maybe a Monster Reborn or the Foolish Burial for a 3rd Cosmic actually, because that did lose me a game. And then lastly, 2 Solemn Judgments for going 2nd and 3rd, because you know, Lightning Storm is quite fucky. And there we go. I think all in all, I think the deck goes pretty well. I think anything if I would change it would be take out the Monster Reborn with Foolish Burial. Probably the Foolish Burial, since I could just try and find it with the pots anyway. And yeah, other than that, game 1 Phantom Knights, easy. I just took it to game 2, and then the Godalas and the, you know, mainly the Super Poly did all the work. Match 2 was this Dark Magician player. He used Widow Pornodromes and then flipped Rivalry and then tried to Link, and that was weird. You can't do that, by the way, if you were wondering. Game 3 Dragon Link. He was relatively inexperienced, so I clapped him. Game 4 was Evil Twin, which I was not expecting. And he burned me in time, which was fun. He was sorry about it, so I shouldn't be too salty, but that still just annoys me quite a bit. Round 5, I can't remember what he was playing, but I won. And then I had to drop. So, you know, all in all, perfect. Draco back MVP, Dragoon MVP, Dragon Buster not being a once per turn, or none of the units being once per summon or once per turn. No restrictions on them except for ASL Caution never comes up. MVP as well. I'm not sure what I'm going to be playing next format, but we'll see. It's probably going to be IDS. So thank you all, and please subscribe. See you later. Whee!